Hi all, it's me, and that is the Parthenon on top of the Acropolis. So obviously, I'm in Athens. I have a dear friend who moved to Athens recently, so I've come to visit, and we are doing a quick walking tour. We don't have a lot of time today, but I had to come here. I will explore that next time I'm here. I've been up there once before. It really is amazing. But the whole city is amazing, let's be honest. Okay, I'll take you with us. I'll show you where we go today, and then we've got day tours from Athens. It's going to be a great time. Thank you so much for joining me. The Panathenaic Stadium, built entirely of marble, was originally built as a race course in 330 BC. It was rebuilt in marble in 144 AD. It was excavated and refurbished in 1896 and held the opening and closing ceremonies of the first modern Olympics in 1896. The Zappeion is an exhibition hall built in 1888 and linked to the Olympic Games. It has been used as a main fencing hall, an Olympic village, a press center, and in many different ways for the different Olympics. The National Gardens is a public park and gorgeous green oasis right in the center of Athens. It has paths and benches, duck ponds, a small zoo. The very best thing it has, the turtle ponds. Oh, the turtles are so cute. The presidential palace is formerly the royal palace. It is now the official residence of the president. And in front of the presidential palace, the changing of the guard takes place every hour on the hour. Sadly, I was just a touch late for this changing of the guard. I had to stop and get water. That's why I was late. But one of these days, I'll be there before it starts. So we're shopping, and that's the shop dog. How cute is that? He couldn't care less there are people around him, and I'm in love with him. The Tower of the Four Winds is a marble clock tower featuring a sundial, a water clock, and wind vane, built probably around the 2nd century BC. It was the world's first meteorological station. The Roman Agora, or Forum, was a marketplace or open market constructed in the 1st century BC. The Gate of Athena is situated on the west side of the Roman Agora and is considered to be the 2nd most prominent remain in the site after the Tower of the Winds. So that's the National Observatory up the hill. So this is the Athenian Ancient Agora instead of the Roman one. And this is the Athenian Agora and the Areos Pagus, the first Supreme Court of Greece. Yeah, that's it. This is also the area where St. Paul preached Christianity to the Athenians. The Ancient Agora of Athens is the best known example of an ancient Greek agora and was used in Athens more for political use than the Roman Agora was. To the left is the Temple of Hephaestus, I hope that's pronounced correctly, started in 449 BC. Largely intact today, it is the best preserved ancient temple. underground tunnels for the freshwater system. And this says in here is the fountain, but I don't know, we can't get any closer. So the Parthenon in the Acropolis, I'll give you more information on it as we go, but basically it's become the symbol of democracy, the symbol of Athens. It's a temple to Athena, namesake, obviously, Athens, the symbol of Greece, and you can see why. So you've got the Parthenon, that's with a bit of scaffolding there, and so many buildings up there. I promise we will explore those next time. Promise. 5,000 years ago, there was a Bronze Age settlement on top of the Acropolis. Pericles began the buildings, including the Parthenon, in the 5th century BC, and in 510 BC, the people of Athens started the world's first democracy. Built to honor the goddess Athena, the Parthenon is the blueprint for the classical Greek architecture. The smaller building beside the Parthenon is the Erechtheion. Eurystheus was the mythical king of Athens, and it is supposedly where he is buried. There is also an olive tree said to be planted by Athena herself. Another building is the burial site for Crobs, Athens' founding king. I can't wait to come back and explore all of these places. The rock that it's built on, Acropolis, means high city. And it is definitely a high city. And the neighborhood around the Acropolis is Plaka. And what a gorgeous place. Hadrian's Arch. Temple of Zeus Olympian. The Temple of Zeus Olympian was started in 174 BC. It was one of the largest ever built in the ancient world. It originally had 104 columns. It must have been staggeringly big, and I would have loved to have seen it. And we end our day almost where we started, but on the other side. How gorgeous is that?